gay ass very faggot accent. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. So my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck your socks with the bell on it. Fuck your gay ass very faggot accent. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. So my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? So, this is the second part, number 2, to Assassin Radio. So, I'm doing an update of what I did last night. What did I do last night with Assassin Radio Volume 1? I will tell you what I did last night with Assassin Radio Volume 1. Assassin Radio Volume 1 got shared with Interpol via email, along with the write-up. Assassin Radio Volume 1 got shared with the French Foreign Legion, all of their normal pages. Assassin Radio got shared with Ducat. That is the Romanian, basically, you know, the hit team that keeps the gypsies in check. They go after the human traffickers. So Assassin Radio number 1 also got shared with Anna Chapman on her public page, Tom Brokaw, Damian Marley, my cousin Janet Jackson, Isabella Ardes, a script maker in Hollywood, very good close friend of mine, bless her. And countless amount of people in Hollywood on Facebook. And also I shared the write-up that is on Assassin Radio number 1 on the Quentin Tarantino fan pages, and I emailed it to Quentin Tarantino along with my bank account information. So, like I told you, you know, that wonderful man, Yeshua, he never did anything in secret. So I'm not being secret about the shit. What's the point? I mean, we're talking about the CIA people. The CIA protecting Quentin Tarantino and all of their fucking ops that they, you know, flood Hollywood with. So I want people to know some more details coming from Laurel Aston about Quentin Tarantino. Now, one of the op names the CIA gave her was Lisa Chavez. Now, the real Lisa Chavez is Quentin Tarantino's girlfriend and also is a CIA op name. So I want you to understand Quentin Tarantino's Lisa Chavez is not the same Lisa Chavez as Laurel Aston when she was staying at the Four Seasons Hotel under the op name Lisa Chavez. Now, I want you to understand the CIA uses many of the same names, and the names in Hollywood are given to these people to make them sound plain Jane and fit in. So somewhere in the cosmos, I'm going to try to find it, because I'm sure the CIA already, you know, took it down from the net. But hey, you hackers, you know, once something's always on the net, it's always up there. So there's a picture at the Four Seasons with Laurel Aston and Peter Nygaard and Lisa Chavez. Quentin Tarantino was there, but he got out of the picture because he obviously didn't want to be related to her and have a picture with her because of Kill Bill. So this picture, I want you to understand, is somewhere out there, people. So I'm going to look for it. and hopefully I'll find it. Who knows? But also, another person that hung out with Quentin Tarantino, and this is to Quentin Tarantino's staff, because I'm sure this is circulating all around Hollywood right now, and also the fact that I also posted this all over RT TV, the Assassin Radio #1. So there's a woman by the name of Lisa Kowalski. Now, Lisa Kowalski was busted and connected to Bush for espionage against American citizens. She's a CIA op. Now, I want you to understand, Quentin Tarantino met with Lisa Kowalski frequently at Los Feliz open air coffee shop in LA. And this was coming from Laurel Aston when she was in LA working as an op, because in LA it is Assassin Town #1. I mean, need I go into how many assassins there are in LA right now? I can promise you there are no bigger gathering than what is in LA and what is consistently in LA when it comes to assassins and operatives. And especially how you have assassins and operatives coming and leaving LA. Assassins like Lisa Kowalski, who is not an American citizen. She was busted and she went back to her country, supposedly. Who knows? But getting back to Peter Nygard, the man who built a town in Canada. Now, he's also a CIA op, and I also informed you that the wonderful story about Lara Croft, the Tomb Raider, is also about Laurel Aston. So for Interpol, look at Peter Nygard and possibly find the connection between Peter Nygard and the writers of Tomb Raider. I bet you somehow it's there, because he's just too big for it not to be. So, anyway, back to Assassin Radio, just giving you a few updates on the situation and just keeping it real, Quentin. Creepy Quentin. So in my write-up, I didn't really talk that much about Creepy Quentin. Now, I want you to know how I know this name, and hey, people in LA, all you people that, just want to fuck with Quentin, got his, cell phone number, send him a cell phone message and say, "What's up, Creepy Quentin?" He fucking hates that name. I can guarantee you, when somebody in LA said that name to him, just walk by and say, "Creepy Quentin," and I can guarantee you he freaked. Now, imagine this. You're Quentin Tarantino. You're Hollywood's #1. I'm going to give you a script guy to rewrite our assassin and ops stories so you can make millions and funnel us the money. I'm Quentin Tarantino. Nobody can touch me. I've got Rizla and all the Wu-Tang at my disposal. I'm a real Hollywood nigga. Yeah, I'm Quentin Tarantino. I'm untouchable. This is how this man thinks. So, to Wu-Tang. Quentin Tarantino ain't nothing to fuck with right now. This is the blueprints. And according to New York, This is a BD moment. And what I mean by BD moment, I ain't with BD, but BD protects me. Blueprints, bitch. So to Wu-Tang, I'll say it again, Quentin Tarantino ain't nothing to fuck with. Because you're gonna go down with him. So you best cut all ties because you didn't know this shit, and that's understandable. So, moving on. Let's talk about Creepy Quentin. Anybody want to hear about Quentin Tarantino when he was in junior high? Spring Forest Junior High, that is located near the 781 block of Memorial Drive, that's in the outskirts of Houston, Texas, in Spring Branch. Spring Forest. After you graduate from Spring Forest, you graduate to Stratford, which is about a 5-minute walk. This is where Creepy Quentin, sowed his roots, so to say. He was a fucking nerd. He was a really creepy fucking kid. No one liked him. He kept to himself, and he freaked everybody out. And what do I mean by freaked everybody out? I mean, okay, imagine like he had a few friends, and one day they went over to his house, and guess what happened? They saw his film collection. Now the word got out, and guess what, Creepy Quentin? He's a thief. He's a compulsive thief. During his time at Blockbuster, I'm going to let some shit out about him. You can check if that Blockbuster is still open in the 781 block of Memorial. I'm sure they still got records because he worked there for a while and he got fired. Why did Creepy Quentin get fired? Let me tell you why Creepy Quentin got fired from Blockbuster, because my sister worked for him, and this was the talk around my house. Because I had a crush on my sister. Oh, go figure. Quentin likes black chicks. Oh. She couldn't stand him. He gave her the creeps. Because number one, he had the biggest horror collection of films. Number two, he had all the issues of Faces of Death, which were illegal. Number three, he didn't pay for his film collection. He stole them from Blockbuster. As big as his film collection was, he wasn't rich. And working at Blockbusters, the perfect cover is still fucking old-ass horror films. Nobody rents them. And then all of a sudden, you got this, and you go to the back of the counter, oh shit, it's not there, I'm sorry. And then you look at the records, and it says, oh, such and such was the last to check it out, but it's not here. And then they charge that person. And so what actually happened was Blockbuster had to go back and return people's money because they found out that he was stealing horror films. My sister worked at Blockbuster for 5 years. You think I'm going to forget some shit like this, Creepy Quentin? It got out around all the school what he did. Everybody called him Creepy Quentin, and he hates that name. Now you understand why, because that name is attached to the Blockbuster, I'm a psychopath that stole horror films. That works for the CIA now. So that's my little expose on Mr. Tarantino. Hey, Mr. Tarantino, you better pay up because I can tell you what's coming. Laurel Aston is coming. And a film from her explaining everything about Kill Bill is either going to come through me or somebody's going to pay her a shitload of money to do it. So I can promise you that. So it's first come, first serve. We're working on it right now, people. So what we're basically going to do is dissect Kill Bill. Now I can tell you this. Imagine this. Quentin Tarantino. Mr. C.I.A., we're going to give you a script and we want you to rewrite this shit. So people will bow down to our sadistic, satanic film, really, that's about a 14-year-old girl being raped and being told lies to go take out the Yakuza because we can't have Mr. Lawrence Dean O'Brien having more power than the CIA in Japan. So we got to go take out his crew. We got a 14-year-old girl to do this, but we're going to rape her, put a bullet in her, all kinds of shit, and then tell her, oh, he killed your master. We're talking about Nazis, people. Using mind-controlled assassins to imitate life, to imitate a fucking script, and then actually do it to see if they can do it. And she survived it. And then Quentin Tarantino wrote a half-assed story about it, about Lawrence Dean O'Brien, which was her handler, one of her handlers, and rapist. So, that's what I got to say to Quentin Tarantino. So all you Quentin Tarantino buffs and all you Kill Bill fans, take that image of Kill Bill and the gorgeous, hot woman with a sword and put a little 14-year-old girl in that place and then put that scene where she's being raped in the coma as a 14-year-old girl. Oh, yeah. And then put a 14-year-old girl having a kid with Lawrence Dean O'Brien, and Lawrence Dean O'Brien taking that 14-year-old kid's baby, and then put a 14-year-old girl with her daughter at the end of the film. Kill Bill, people. The real Kill Bill. But a lot of that stuff, with the baby, that didn't happen. Some of the scenes were over-glorified dramatization by Quentin Tarantino's sick, twisted mind. So we're going to get to that. But for you people that want to hear the real deal, Miss Aston is working on compiling from point A to point B about the movie. And understand, it's really difficult for her, people. I don't want you to think this is some easy shit. Because it's not. Imagine that you were taken as a child assassin at the age of 2 years old. And they started sadistically, these witches, raping you and torturing you. And then all of a sudden, these scenes that reenact things that you really went through and fought for your fucking life are redone in Hollywood. And so when she sees these movies, she gets triggered, and they're very difficult for her to go through. I want you to understand that. Understand putting yourself in the positions that she was in that film, and then having some fucking asshole rewrite it and glorify this fucking torturous, demented story about what they did to a 14-year-old child. Get that in your head next time you want to pop in Kill Bill. So anyway, this is Assassin Radio number 2, and I want to clarify something before I go. And I want to say it again. I'm going to say it in every fucking Assassin Radio video. To my cousins, the Windsors. To my cousins, the Rothschilds. I challenge all of you to a duel. By swords. Please. Pretty please. Please. Each and every one of you. What's the prize? Hey, my head. What's my prize? Your fucking heads and my money. The same money you spend on these fucking Mexicans and other assassins worldwide trying to kill me, motherfuckers. Why don't you get your hands dirty, huh? Why don't you quit paying people? Why don't you come down off your fucking ivory tower, motherfuckers? Each and every one. We can do it like pay-per-view. Seriously. Like, make it like an old-time, good old French beheading. But it's a duel. And according to your Freemason laws, this is all doable. Right, French Legion? They're Freemasons. And whenever Masons have a dispute, hey, I saw the skulls. And you know that duel by guns, fuck that, I want swords. So, what's up, Windsors? What's up, Rothschilds? Bitches. My own fucking cousins. Welcome to Assassin Radio and welcome to the Family Feud. So Gulf Cartel, fuck you. The money that the Rothschilds gave you, the money that they gave Caesar Augusta to take 70 grand from Laurel Aston, trust me, they're going to be motherfuckers that's going to handle all of you. I don't need to get my hands dirty with fucking peasants. So, Rothschilds, Windsors. Let's go toe to toe. Oh, I mean, each and every one of you. I mean, can you imagine the sales to the tickets for a sword fight with Zacchaeus and the Queen of England? That shit would just like, oh man, that's just too scary to think of. I mean, to be able to fucking go at Elizabeth with a fucking sword. Y'all want to know what I would do to that bitch if I went toe to toe with her? This is Assassin Radio, so I can be real, right? Okay, I'd have my Japanese samurai sword. Or, I don't know. For her, I would have my short ninja sword for her. Because I would really like to gut that bitch. But, actually, no, I take it back. I would have the Japanese samurai sword because of what I would like to do to her. Now, parents, take your kids away from the mic because I'm about to get explicit. Or the speakers. Excuse me. So, what would I do in a sword battle with Queen Elizabeth? Because the bitch is so old. So basically, you know, I would basically just strip the bitch down, like, you know, just cut up her clothes. She's almost like naked. Shit, fucking rapist too. And then I kick her in the fucking chest so hard that she falls down to her fucking knees, holding her chest. Then I fucking headbutt her in the fucking chin, so she like just goes flat back and she's laying on the ground with her fucking arms open, so she's knocked out. Then, now this is some assassin shit, people. I take my long Japanese sword, stick it up her fucking cunt, and cut her in two. What? I mean, that's some serious shit I've been dreaming about. So, that's how I would take down Queen Elizabeth. If we had a duel. So now you know what's going on in my mind. I mean, think about a lifetime of gang stalking from your own family, and I'm a child assassin. Think about how long I've been thinking about this shit. You have no idea. Okay, well, anyway, stay blessed, people. Just keeping it real. Welcome to Assassin Radio. Peace.
Them shoes, fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. But my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. But my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. But my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.